Hello, everybody, and welcome to Detroit by Dark. We are just outside the orbital plane of Neptune. The entity chooses a tier, one of its 18 tiers. I can't tell you what it is yet. The tier is absorbed within the entity's ichor. That's where I'm at. Oh, I just realized something. I didn't set up any of my number pad with my new PC. That's okay. Off we go. We're in the wormhole. And we arrive at Earth at midnight, Sunday morning. Because of the three-body problem, the entity does not know exactly where it's going to randomly land, but for this week, here it is. Boom shakalaka. Right there. You see it? Sort of equidistant between North America and South America, so it's got that middle part. We know what that is, that middle part. The entity zooms in. That's what it does. I'm trying to go fast, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm high. No one's here. And the entity attacks Earth. It attacks Earth. Let me see who's here. Because we're getting to the point where somebody's going to need to defend Earth. And if no one's here, no one's going to defend Earth. You can also just hang out, or you can be a killer. But what happens is the entity scans the mind of the population of the territory that it's attacking for a killer and a treasure. And the entity will suck hundreds of people into the ichor. That's right. Right after scanning their brains, it starts to suck people into its ichor. They don't seem to be damaged while they're being pulled in, but they're certainly surprised. Would you not be surprised? You tell me. I'm sorry, I'm alright, I'm going on a tangent. It's going to be a long show, guys. Because I'm high. Because this territory, which we haven't even shown the territory yet, it's an NPC run territory. There's no player character that runs this territory. Because of that, it has a 5% chance to survive. So we need to go to Earth here. Why not just take a 5-minute break? Detroit by Dark. By the way, 5% chance to survive. Let's change our scene. And let's see who's here. Okay, this is the last chance to defend Earth, or become a killer, or just hang out. It's the last chance. Excuse me. If I die on stream, if OBS takes me, it takes me. If it decides to take me, it takes me. Where are we? The tier spin. Okay. So here's the reason why I couldn't tell you which tier. Because then you would, if you don't like the tier, you might say, well, I don't want to be a hero on that tier, so I'll be a killer. So I don't want you to be able to decide based on that. So here's the tier. Oh, is it going to be? No, it's going to be the Serengeti Plain. Okay. Somewhat safe tier. Pretty safe tier. There are some actual live African buffaloes there, and African buffaloes are so aggressive. Like, they're the kind of creature, I've mentioned this before, looking into it, they are a kind of creature that they don't need much to attack you. Like, you don't have to threaten their cubs, their calves. You just have to kind of be there, and they'll fuck you up. I love it. African buffalo are the best. Okay, we did the tier spin. I hope everyone's doing well. I guess you missed your chance to defend Earth, because now we have to see where we're going. And you guys, you already saw where we're going, actually. We're landing. I love all the randomness in the game. We landed like right here. So, what the hell? What's going on? Oh yeah. Yeah, we landed out here. So the nearest virgin territory that's not either been devoured or destroyed is this territory right here. And it's called Central Mexico 6, CM6. And it's actually a lot of Mexico, a lot of the unpopulated areas of Mexico. And it even touches the Gulf of America. It's the Gulf of America now. Holy moly. That was the Gulf of Mexico. And Tampico is a nice little city there. Okay. And we go for the 5% chance to survive. And it does not survive. So the entire area is purple now. How come? What is this? Oh, that's the wrong goddamn fucking... My God. All right, here we go. Central Michigan. Blah, blah, blah. There it is. Devoured. And you know what? This is how serious this game is. Some of you are saying it's not serious. It's not really happening. It's really happening. That's the rest of Mexico. Mexico is done. Mexico is completely devoured now. That's the last 10 million people. And look at how much of Earth that just sucked up. And here's another thing you guys should pay attention to. Once this little area is taken care of, Belize and the Honduras, the only thing in this whole part of the planet left to devour is the United States. It's going to be a long show. It's going to be a long show. Let's go to Discord. Nobody's in Spurgtopia. Let's go to the Discord. And I wanted to show you guys. Wait a minute. The reading part of the show. The Galactic Gobbler gobbles up the last part of Mexico. CM6, Central Mexico 6. Here's a nice little picture of, what's the name of that? Timpani? What's the name of that little town? Looks nice, cleaned up little town center. Looks small, when you think about it. Dave is here. 4:52. Oh, I missed him. That was an hour ago. Hi, Dave. Sarah. Join the Discord. Oh, I can repost that Discord link, I think. It's going to be a long show, everyone. I'm high as fuck. Restream. Type it in. Control V. There it is. In case anyone's here. But it's too late to save. Central Mexico 6. It's been devoured. And I wanted to show you which killer was chosen. Which killer was chosen. A pit viper endemic to the area is the killer for CM6, Central Mexico 6. The Agkistrodon talori is a species of venomous snake, a pit viper, Crotolani, found only in this area, which I just love. And look at this beautiful picture. We have snakes as killers in this game, but this is the first pit viper endemic to this area. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting how many territories have dangerous endemic creatures. And then as far as what treasure was picked out of the mind of the people, and this one popped up pretty quick when I was looking for it. I'm not forcing the issue. For Central Mexico 6, the very last Mexican territory to be devoured, we have Mil Mascaras, born in 1942. The guy's older than my dad would be today. He's a Mexican luchador, professional wrestler, and actor. He's regarded as one of the greatest wrestlers of the lucha libre tradition in Mexico, along with El Santo and Blue Demon, and has been described as the first international superstar of lucha libre. And there he is, Mil Mascaras. He's still alive. He's late 80s. And so he is the treasure. For this territory. He is actually taken and he's going to be put in a tier, the La Paz Slum tier. The entity sucks all life, not just people, but all people, not just 440 heroes that have a chance to defend. By the way, how did they do? They defended. They were in the Savannah Plain, and they were attacked by those pit vipers, and not just pit vipers, but enhanced in size and strength and speed and venom by the entity, and also given a lot of aggro. So, a lot of people just succumbing to the bite. So many that the entire territory loses its battle. What else happens, everybody? The entity sucks its souvenir, which is that Mills Mascara guy, the poor guy. Somehow it manages to make him wear his old wrestling gear. Poor guy, he's like pushing 90 and he's wearing his mask. Transports him into the Icker. I'm sure he doesn't like that. What else are we doing? I forget. Don't give me a hard time about it. It's a long show. And he flies through the air. I know. It flies through the air. Looks back at Earth. Who knows what the entity thinks? It doesn't look back. I look back. Who knows what the entity does? Nobody cares anymore. Anything can happen in a wormhole. You know, fucking Mason Mystery Right goes on my show, starts complaining that I had some dead air, and says, leave a comment if you want me to take over from Detroit by Dark. Guess what? Not one comment. Joke's on you, Mason Mystery Right. Ha ha. You suck so bad not one person looked at your show. I was gone for like 10 days. I had one view. Pretty awesome. What else are we doing? So the entity travels back to the Cosmic Vault. Drops off Mil Mascaras in one of the tiers. This is the La Paz Slum tier, which is a nice tier. There wasn't anything else I wanted to say, not really. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Let me see who's here. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.